everyone, it's Matt here from AFGolfStore Cambridge, here today to talk to you about Mizuno's latest iron, the Pro24 Range. So starting off the range, we have the 241 model. This is your classic blade iron from Mizuno. This thing looks pretty sexy behind the golf ball. Great shelf appeal, awesome looking iron. It's a progressive iron, so in the longer clubs it is a little bit bigger, even in a break blade type product. And in the lower lofts, the blade length gets a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact. In those longer irons, so 4, 5 iron, etc., these do feature a little bit more bounce than the previous generation, just to help with turf interaction. Maybe getting a little bit steep coming out of the rough with a longer iron. We want the head to keep moving through the turf, not slowing down, losing ball speed, losing distance. So even though this is a one-piece forged Mizuno product, which feels buttery and soft, there's still a little bit of tech and a little bit of head manipulation to try and help you out the best it can. So moving on to the 243 Mizuno iron, this is more of your cavity back iron. So a little bit more tech in this head compared to the 241. In the 7 iron upwards, up to the 4 iron, there's actually a micro slot here just behind the face. Quite a small, thin channel. That's in there to help promote a little bit more ball speed on off-center hits, but without making the head feel particularly firm through using foam or any other materials to back up the face being nice and thin. And then in contrast to that, the 8 iron down through pitching wedge, approach wedge, it has a wraparound sole design here on the back edge, so a little bit more relief here. Again, coming out of thick rough with those scoring shots, we want to keep the club head moving through the turf as easy and as quickly as possible without slowing down. So that's in there just to help promote the iron going through the turf a little bit smoother. And finally, completing the range, we have the Pro 245 head. This one here is a hollow body design. 2 through 8 iron, we have a separate material from face and back edge, and tungsten weight in the body itself. The tungsten weight is in here to help promote a higher launch from the golf ball. Because the lofts on these are slightly stronger, because they create so much ball speed, we need to have a slightly lower center of gravity. And a great way of achieving that is using tungsten. It's extremely heavy. There's around 50 grams in this head, and it's very, very small. It's really no bigger than a fingernail. So incorporating that in the head to help get more launch without getting the ball flight too low and losing stopping power, 245 is a really great product. So who do we see the Mizuno Pro 24 range being suited for? In fittings currently, we've seen it generally be for the better golfer, your sort of single figure, lowish teens sort of golfer. But the good thing about them is you can blend them because they all look so similar and they feel very similar. If you're going up to a 6 iron in a 243, let's say, but you want a little bit more help out of a longer iron, the 245 blends in really, really well. So having the ability to blend and kind of get each head working for how you want to use them, these have been really, really popular so far. So custom fit options, Mizuno probably have the most extensive iron makeup that we have from any of the brands. KBS, Nippon, Dynamic Gold, Project X, you name it, there's pretty much every single shaft available. We've got them here in various lengths, we've got various lie angles in the head. We can also play around a little bit with loft by bending them. So if you're looking for a new set of irons, the Mizuno Pro 24 range is a great place to start. And if you need something that's a little bit more forgiving, you also do have the 923 JPEX range as well.